Hello, children. Today we move on to the fifth chapter of First Flight, titled The Hundred Dresses One, written by L. Zor Esther. Her real name was Eleanor Estes, and she was an American children's author and a children's librarian. Three of her books, The Middle Mafford, Rufus M., and The Hundred Dresses, were Newbery Honor books. Her work Ginger Pie won the Newbery Medal. Now we move on to the lesson. This story is a sensitive account of how a poor young girl is judged by her classmates. Vanda Petronsky is a young Polish girl who goes to school with other American children in an American town. These other children see Vanda as different in many ways. So this is a familiar situation in schools where a new student joins, the way the classmates treat him or her. Especially if the child comes from a totally different background. So you can just do a flashback how you have treated a new classmate to your class when he or she arrived in your class. First, when you met them, how you interacted with them. Were you compassionate? Were you understanding? Or did you make use of the opportunity to make fun of them? So this story is about such a girl, what a girl faced, a Polish girl faced. Before we move on to the chapter, I'll just read the background given in the text. The Polish American community in the United States. The first Polish immigrants arrived in America in 1608, but the largest wave of Polish immigration occurred in the early 20th century when more than 1 million Poles migrated to the United States. The Polish state did not exist at that time, and the immigrants were identified according to their country of origin rather than to ethnicity. Now, ethnicity is a state of belonging to a social group that has a common national or cultural tradition. They were identified as Russian Poles, German Poles, and Austrian Poles. One of the most notable Polish American communities is in Chicago and its suburbs. So Chicago is sometimes called the second largest Polish city in the world, next only to Warsaw, the capital of Poland. Polish Americans were sometimes discriminated against in the United States, as were the Irish, Italians, and Jews. According to the United States 2000 census, 6,67,414 Americans of age 5 years and older reported Polish as the language spoken at home, which is about 1.4% of the people who speak languages other than English, or 0.25% of the US population. Now we move on to the story. Today, Monday, Vanda Petronsky was not in her seat. But nobody, not even Peggy and Madeline, the girls who started all the fun, noticed her absence. Usually, Vanda sat in the seat next to the last seat in the last row in room 13. She sat in the corner of the room where the rough boys who did not make good marks sat. The corner of the room where there was most scuffling of feet, most roars of laughter when anything funny was said, and most mud and dirt on the floor. The first paragraph tells us about that particular classroom, first of all. It's named room 13, like you have 9A, 10A, like that. It is called room 13. And this particular girl sat in the corner of the room were rough boys who did not make good marks. So from that it's clear that there was a tradition like that there, that children who didn't get good marks, they sat in the corner of the room. They were given the back seats. And then naturally we can assume that these children who didn't get good marks, some of them will be distracted. So that is why it is written in the corner of the room where there was most scuffling of feet, total distraction, and most roars of laughter when anything funny was said. And not only that, most mud and dirt on the floor. So that corner of this classroom was always muddy and dirty. And this particular girl sat in that corner. So naturally, what will we think? That she doesn't get good marks and she's quite distracted, right? That is the impression that we get. But look at the next paragraph. Vanda did not sit there because she was rough and noisy. On the contrary, she was very quiet and rarely said anything at all. So it's very clear. It was not because of being rough and noisy that she was given that seat. On the contrary, on the contrary means just opposite of that, not because of that, some other reason. And what was the reason? She was very quiet and rarely said anything at all. It's just opposite to usually children who were rough and noisy sat in the corner of the classroom. But here, just opposite to that, this particular girl was very quiet and rarely said anything at all, but she sat there. And nobody had ever heard her laugh out loud. Sometimes she twisted her mouth into a crooked sort of smile, but that was all. So you cannot call it, look the way the author has explained, twisted her mouth into a crooked sort of smile. You can call it a smile if you want, that's all. Nothing more than that. They have never seen her laughing. Nobody knew exactly why Wanda sat in that seat, unless it was because she came all the way from Boggins Heights and her feet were usually caked with dry mud. So it's very clear from that this particular girl was not very social, was not very interactive with her classmates. So the other children didn't know why she sat in that corner seat. She was not noisy, she was not rough, but still she occupied that seat. Why? The only reason that they could assume was that she came from the place Boggins Heights, and from the context we can understand that will be a place which is very muddy and dirty. And because look at the explanation, her feet were usually caked with dry mud. So she occupied that seat. But no one really thought much about Wanda Petronsky once she sat in the corner of the room. The time when they thought about Wanda was outside of school hours, at noontime, when they were coming back to school, or in the morning early, before school began, when groups of 2 or 3 or even more would be talking and laughing on their way to the schoolyard. A very familiar situation to you all, which you miss now, right? Talking and laughing all the way in the schoolyard with your friends, right? So that was the time they thought about Wanda. Then sometimes they waited for Wanda to have fun with her. So here you have to understand, to have fun with her. Actually, when we read the story, we'll understand just to make fun of her, actually. That is why they waited for Wanda, not out of consideration. The next day, Tuesday, Wanda was not in school either, and nobody noticed her absence again. But on Wednesday, Peggy and Maddie, who sat down friend with other children who got good marks and who didn't track in a whole lot of mud, did notice that Wanda wasn't there. Peggy was the most popular girl in school. She was pretty. She had many pretty clothes and her hair was curly. Maddie was her closest friend. The reason Peggy and Maddie noticed Wanda's absence was because Wanda had made them late to school. They had waited and waited for Wanda to have some fun with her, and she just hadn't come. They often waited for Wanda Petronsky to have fun with her. So that is the case. So now the author introduces the 2 other characters of the story, Peggy and Maddie. And they were very good at studies, because it's very clearly she sat down front with other children who got good marks. So that discrimination was there in that school, very clear, that those who got good marks sat in the front rows and those who got poor marks occupied the back seats. This situation may not be familiar to you all, because nowadays in schools we don't show that discrimination, that whoever occupies front seats are good at studies and whoever occupies back seats are poor students. No, nothing like that. But there was a time when that discrimination was there. So this Peggy and Maddie, they noticed that Wanda was absent. And why were they so keen? It is not out of consideration. They wanted to have fun with her. And because of that, they were late to school also. And we get a glimpse of their of these 2 children also. That Peggy was the most popular girl in school. She had many pretty clothes and hair was curly. And Maddie was a best friend. Okay, now, we will stop it here. Continue in the next session.